Visuals on the team, we want to continue to grow, so we are stronger together when we fly together.
Yeah, buddy, flock up or flock off, not you. You stick around because it's about to go down. We in here on a Maniac Monday. Oh yeah, just two days removed from our first preseason game. We still super hyped. We got another game coming up in 3 days. You can't stop it. You now flocking with the most energetic entity in the Eagleverse. And I'm super stupid hyped for nothing, yo, bro. I'm just so excited to see football back again. A few takeaways we're going to get into it real quick. Just hop in and out of here on a Maniac Monday because I just can't help. You know what? Let's get some Nets keeping out the way. It's been a long time since we got down. Way we get down, how we get down all the time when we get down. Please like and subscribe if you bought that Fly Eagles Fly. Drop a comment in the box if you're flying with the flock. Let's fly. Do remember, join that Maniac thing. Know again, you hit that bell. You get a bang whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. Let's keep flying and let's keep the main thing. Please, please, please. I hope this video finds you in good vibes, good tides if you're not there. I hope this helps you get there because we're about to go there. Oh, yeah. And it's all about preseason game one. Nothing else. What else can we really talk about? I mean, there's so much to go. You know, before we hop into our Nets, we're going to hop outside the Nets real quick because I just got a question for y'all, man. Have y'all ever met Jonathan Gannon? No, have you met the new Jonathan Gannon? Who is this guy? This guy is super aggressive. I mean, albeit it's the preseason. This dude's coaching out there aggressive. They bringing blitzes. They going for the, like, who is this man? Was he hiding stuff? Was he holding stuff in to save for his head coaching position? Or did he learn from the error in his ways? I don't know, man. Just something that got ruffle my feathers a little bit. Ruffle my feathers a little bit, if you will, on Saturday. I mean, they played Friday? Yeah, they played on Friday. We got down on Saturday, and let's get into some notes. So real quick, I was watching the game amongst family and all that, so it was having fun, but also trying to check out my sons, like what's going on with our team. So in the midst of all that, I was just giving it a quick thumbs up, thumbs down evaluation, if you will. So I'm looking at, I didn't even notice Jalen Carter 2 snaps, bro. So he gets a big thumbs up because I didn't even catch that one. I caught that on the replays, his pass rush, his effort, because I'm looking for where these guys come from. I couldn't quite see who got the pressure. Who was that, Josh Johnson? Because we out here ending the season, starting the season the way we ended the season last season, smacking up Josh Johnson. This dude's been in the league for 9 seasons, bro. I really wanted us to win that one, man. There was a few stupid calls, but anyway, let's stick to it. Let's stay focused, right? We're in the Maniac Mind State on the Maniac Monday. I can't help myself. So whatever the case may be, good job on Jalen Carter. They sat him down after, I believe, 2 plays. It's like, this guy is the truth. Let's chill out. Get him over to the bench. And another thing, I put this on my list. So just the first 2 weren't even on my list, but just first 2 that I want to evaluate after watching the game again and watching a few highlights. So you've got thumbs up, Jalen Carter. I'm loving the pass rush, albeit I guess it was against a third team. Whatever. You knock down whoever's in front of you, and that's what that man is doing. Jalen Carter, JC, DPO, defensive, you know what I'm trying to say. He's a joy. Defensive Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. He will be that. He looks phenomenal. He fits the part. Jordan Davis, however, I'm not the guy. I'm not one of the guys that's down on Jordan Davis. From last season, I saw flashes. I also saw the numbers when he was in the game. The run game by the opposing team was nowhere near as stout as it was when he was off the field. No pun intended. So I don't have Jordan Davis in my doghouse, but that game left a lot to be desired. He looked like he was getting pushed all over the place. Maybe it's just what I'm seeing. I'd have to go back and watch an all 22 or something. But just off of first quick snap evaluation, me watching the game in real time, not really going back and seeing too much, just a few highlights, nothing crazy. Jordan Davis got to get on that. He got to get on that sled, man. He got to come up. I'm watching the game right now. If y'all don't know why I keep looking over here, I can't help myself, man. I go watch replays of the burst, but this is the only time, usually in a loss, I probably won't watch football for the whole damn week. Yeah, it's crazy. I seriously need therapy. Swift's first run was a thumbs down. It looked like, what the hell's going on? Were they trying to mold him into our mold of what we want a running back to be? Just attacking the hole, not as much patience, forget all that dancing in the back. But then his second run, we saw that dance. He looked like Kenny G with the Sweet Feet music. No, he looked like DeAndre Swift doing DeAndre Swift things. Very swift of foot. That was their first touchdown. Who was that? That was Flop. I know that was Duvernay. I believe that was on Keely Ringo. Yeah, it's the hip thing. The hip thing we were talking about. It's got to get a bit more fluid in the hips, and I don't know if that's something that can be taught. I would really, truly hope so, man, because when you think about it, we have two of the top dudes coming out of high school, two of the top cornerbacks. I just found out in this video, I was just watching B. Sewell, 513, I believe his name was. So you got Keely Ringo and Eli Ricks. Okay. We're going to stay focused, man. Yeah. But yes, his second one. DeAndre Swift's second run was like, okay, put him on the bench now. And while we talking about DeAndre Swift, let's get into it real quick. I saw in the comments on one of my videos a few days ago, people were saying like, yeah, DeAndre Swift is on the bottom of the depth chart. I had to, break him down. Like, listen, bro, they have 5 guys as the one on the depth chart. And the only reason why DeAndre Swift is last is because of this thing. It's crazy. We call the alphabet. It's wild. His name comes up last out of those 5 backs that they had listed. Swift begins with an S. I believe it's the 21st letter of this. I'm just fucking around. But regardless of what, yes, for everyone out there, all up in arms, going crazy like DeAndre Swift, is there trouble in paradise? Is he possible? Can he get cut? And this, that. DeAndre Swift is our RB1. The only reason why he was listed last on that list is because his name comes up last in alphabetical order. People gotta relax, bro. Y'all are crazy out there. But I love it, though. Just something to stir it up. Something that gets us crazy, gets us going and all that. Something to talk about. You know what? And I'm with it. You want to talk something? I'm going to talk to me. You know, feel me? So get that out of here. DeAndre Swift is RB1. Showing burst, looking good. Rashad Penny, I liked his runs. I mean, albeit I saw at the end of the day, I believe he had 9 runs for 34 yards, which lends to what, 4 yards per carry. Number one, he wasn't running behind this stout, pun intended for real, offensive line. And that's all I got to say about that. I saw he had a nice 9-yard run. Give it to me. I'm in Rashad Penny's corner. The dude that I'm really with. Oh, before we get to this, guys, special teams, thumbs down. My boy Jake the Make missing a field goal, bro. What the flop? Like, we could have won it. We could have ended that streak, man. Sheesh. Not to mention there was a few penalties, like, got me wondering. So my boy Josh Jobe seems, is he on this list? Sorry, so we'll slow down. I can't help it, y'all. Let's just stay focused on the way I wrote this down. Greg Ward, big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. Heavy in Greg Ward's corner. Greg Ward Jr., GWJ. Why is this guy, why doesn't he get more playing time? I've seen him have chemistry with every quarterback that we've thrown him out there with. He had chemistry with Carson Wentz. He had chemistry with Jalen Hurts when he first started. The chemistry with Tanner McKee. He got chemistry with Mariota. Like, Tanner McKee, I don't believe he was in there too much with, no. But Greg Ward, man, I mean, this guy deserves more burn. I remember we were down bad a few years ago, Jalen Hurts, when we, after the 2-5 start, started going to Greg Ward a bit more. Greg Ward is a short-handed dude on third, like, at the very least, get him out there on third downs, bro. I know it may not pop. I don't know if it doesn't pop in practice, whether he's a guy that this coaching staff didn't pick up and they're just rocking with him, flock with him because how he picked him up. I don't know. But what I do know is I just spent for 20 minutes in the video cut. I'm tight, but let's get right back in here. So Greg Ward, I just want him to stay on the team, man. I need this guy, but like I said, if I'm putting this guy on, I gotta say who I'm taking off. So we've got Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, knows those are definites. Kez Watkins, Olamide Zaccheaus. I feel like he's a definite. Then we've got, I like Ngata. They saying for all intents and purposes, he's the 4th best dude out there during this camp. And then, because I'm the head of the Brent Covey, the Mormon Missile Crisis fan club, I got to keep him in there. And I believe, and then that leaves me with no more spots if we're keeping 6 receivers. Who do I take out? And the difference is the reason why I would take Covey over Greg Ward is because he just gives us more pop on the special teams, on the punt returns. The special teams, the returns, the kickoffs, the punts, nothing looked great the other night. So, I'm neutral on them now. I'm giving them a thumbs down, man. I just got to. And look at Penny out there still getting more, man. I don't know how he was out there with the 3s and the 4s a lot too. So you're not going to get as much burn on that. So yeah, Greg Ward, man, big thumbs up. I just don't know where we're going to put him on the screen. Probably he's going to end up on the practice squad again. And all this tape he's putting out here though, man, I can't see him I don't know how he keeps making our practice squad, how no one else in the league is picking him up, especially, like I said, like how he basically took the Bow Boys out himself in that game. Carson Wentz went to him big time, if I recall correctly. Carson Wentz, the second to last game of the season to get into the playoffs, he was going to Greg Ward crazy. He was basically our MVP the second half of that season, man. And I just at least on third downs, man. Somehow we gotta fit this guy in. And there goes that BS pass interference call. Who was this? Oh, that was Ngata that they called. And I feel like these dudes was definitely in preseason mode. A little bit of home cooking too is probably involved. Preseason, Baltimore refs, get the flock out of here. Get the flock out of here. But we over here with the PH, man. Stop playing with me, man. Philly locked down. Let's go. So yeah, we got that. Jake the Make miss. That was crazy. I couldn't believe that. That's a rarity to see. Perhaps he's still in preseason form, and then you got that guy over there, man. Justin Tucker is just a damn machine, knocking 60-yard field goals in the preseason. What is he like? Could you imagine having that guy? You know who I really want back, man? Who's that punter, man? I know I talk about this way too much. Donnie Jones, bro. Like, yeah, man. Why did we let that dude go, man? I heard rumblings of we may even like Zentner nor Sip Osman make the team. We may pick somebody up late in the preseason just to shore up that punting. Because I mean, albeit it ended up being a good punt, but just the way it came off of Zentner's foot, I was like, what the flock is that? It looks crazy from this view. You us watching from the back side. Yeah, so I thought there was a few bad calls on Job also. The knock on him coming out of college was that he was handsy, and it seems to be coming true. Like I said, once again, I'm not sure if it's the refs are in preseason mode, whether the refs that we have at camp aren't seeing it the way we see it, because I did have this guy as my MVP, camp MVP. At least of the guys that you know that are really on your eagle dart, that's on your eagle vision, make you open your eagle eye, and screeching loud and get all crazy, you know what I'm saying? So Job was my guy, and he had a few penalties called on him. I don't know how to dice that one up. I guess I'll give a neutral to Job, because I mean I really thought he looked good to me. He looked sticky. I guess he's just got to lay off with the hands, man. I don't know if it's something that you can do. It's something that you can unteach yourself, man. And while we're talking about the backs, man, Mekhi Gardner and Eli Ricks seem to be in a battle. However, did you know Eli Ricks? I just saw this on who was it, B-Soul 513. He was saying how Eli Ricks, Kelly Brango were 1 and 2 coming out of high school as far as DBs go. Isn't that crazy? We both have them both on the Eagles right now. But something about Rango's hips, man. We got to do something about that. We got to fix that ish. And Eli Ricks made a play, albeit a lot of people said Mekhi Garner looks like he's the one in camp right now. He's a few steps ahead of Eli Ricks, but Eli Ricks made the play in the play, and I know when you're talking about look who he was playing against, but if you make the play against the people you're playing against, man, that's all you can be evaluated on, and he made the play. And we could have won the fucking game right there. What are we doing passing on this 2-point conversion? This kid was running all over the place. He had wheels. Who was this kid? Josh Ross? Josh? Who was that guy? Where did we find him? But he looked pretty good out there. He had wheels and whatever. I know it's just a preseason game, and if you're taking a shot at every time I say preseason, it's just a preseason game. You're probably drunk right now. But it is what it is, man. We're just having fun with it on Monday Maniac, you know. So I'm just hyped, super hyped that football is back, and hyped about these kids making plays, man, and looking good out here, man, doing their thing. And there he goes again. Who's 43? Oh, that's Hazelwood, right? 43 on a receiver. It's crazy. No, that's the new kid, John King. Yeah, he looked long and lanky out there. Pause. But that's another big body. We'll see what goes down with that. So you had the Jake miss, Job. They had a nice blitz, but bad coverage on that Ravens first score that I just saw with Duvernay. You figure if Kelly Rango was a bit more sticky and you give that blitz a little bit of time to get home, it was just good to see us being proactive instead of reactionary on the third down play. Who knows if this is going to translate into the season, but it's something us as Eagles fans love to see. A blitz on the third down instead of just waiting, sitting back, letting what happens, you know what I mean? Try to affect the play. I believe Jalen Carter was in there for that play. We would have had a sack. Would have been good to go. But, whatever the case may be, we had to sit him down, take care of our precious cargo, and say, you know what, let's save this guy for the regular season. I know it drives a lot of us crazy, but you know what? Safety always, like your friends at OSHA say. You know what I'm saying? So you got a nice blitz, bad coverage on the back end. Wish it could have gotten home, but it was good to see. So I was happy about that. I'm giving that a thumbs up. Thumbs up on the blitz call down in the red zone. I'm loving it. Tanner looks good out there. I believe it was Dave Zangaro, Ruben Frank. I don't recall which one it was, or some other media personality, because I consume so much Eagle media. I'm fucking crazy. I'm a maniac. So you got that going. I believe Dave Zangaro, Ruben Frank, they were saying to how Your boy Tanner McKee barely throws for 20 plus yards in camp. Like, so they had seen it once last week. And I don't believe I saw one time him throw it under 20 yards in the preseason game. That may be a bit hyperbolic, but everything that was like, he threw quite a few 20 plus yarders down the field. He was going downfield quite a lot. Had a great chemistry with Tyreek Cleveland. Saw a few passes to Hazelwood. He's out there looking pretty damn good. He looks the part. He's doing the job. I didn't see any hiccups, and it looked pretty good. Our offense under his realm. So, I mean, that goes back to the first thing I was upset about. That leads me to believe, was it Mariota that wasn't getting the calls in, or because the offense looked way better with Tanner McKee in the game. Maybe it's because of who they were going against. I don't know. But I like the kid, Tanner McKee. Tanner McKee gets a thumbs up from me. We got to keep 3 quarterbacks now, right? Because the league had to change the rules because of the ease. You know what I'm saying? Bring a little more eagle-ease. So, yeah, it's getting crazy over here. But we got 3 quarterbacks. I'm loving it. I'm loving Tanner McKee. Sheesh, I might even throw him in that second string. But, I mean, the wheels on Mariota, man. It's hard to argue placing him in. He can change the game at any moment just with his, not so much his intangibles, with his wills, with his God-given skills. So we got down there. Oh, we're about to take a look. Another back shoulder pass to Cleveland. These dudes were looking good out there together, man. Tyreek Cleveland right there. So with Tyreek Cleveland, he's a half and half. I don't know quite like. He made some good catches, but he also had some bad drops. What he needs is consistency. We're gonna have to get him on the consistent side. Then we got Ojimo. Ojimo was out there flashing. He looked good as far as what I seen. He was making plays. He was involved. He was active. I'm loving Ojimo, and it's probably just because of what he said early on in the preseason. Just a few days in his press, like he wants to come out here and destroy people. So that got me hyped. I'm big in Ojimo's corner, regardless. And that's pretty much what we got from Monday from Saturday. Yeah, we got a J on Saturday. We got a game on Saturday. We got a game coming up on Thursday, bro. And it's like I'm probably gonna talk more about this because this is like only the second time I'm watching this, and I'm probably gonna see more over watching it again and again and again and again and again. Got a homeboy who got that all 22. I'm gonna see what's going on with that. Who's that Sermon getting in there for the touchdown? Let's go! Yeah, Julius! But yeah, man, you know how I like to do it. It's time about the time. To the next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time, an eagle green time, a midnight green time, a color green time. Just keep it a green time all the time. Let's go. And you also know how I like to do it. We got questions. We got questions for them yet? Nah, so we still in the preseason. All right. So we got questions. You know what the question is? What you gonna do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild? Or you play my music? We doing the music thing? I don't know. We might just throw this one out. I think I'm just throwing this one out there. We just don't. But I still gotta say it. EAGLES. Eagles. Let's go. Ooh, that was a wild one.